Pearl City, Hyderabad was the epicenter of all the golfing action in the last week of February. From its biryani to its historical structures, Hyderabad is an alluring city in all aspects. Adding to this, the Golkonda Masters Golf Championship 2016 returned to the Hyderabad Golf Club for its second edition, with 120 professionals and 6 amateurs in the fray playing for a 40 lakh rupee prize purse, which saw a significant 10 lakh increase from the inaugural version last year. The tournament was set to display the talent of the leading professional golfers of India and its neighbouring countries, with veteran golfers like 2012 Panasonic Open winner Digvijay Singh, 2016 Cochin Masters champion Firoz Ali Molla, and the runner-up of the 2015 Golkonda Masters Golf Championship Shamim Khan, who narrowly missed the title last year in the playoff to Harendra Gupta.
साल का तीसरा टूर्नामेंट है और जो स्टार्ट किया है मैंने, हालांकि फिनिश बेटर नहीं हो रहा, लेकिन ओवरऑल स्कोर वाइज अगर मैं देखता हूँ तो काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस हो रहा है। कुछ थोड़ी बहुत कहीं कमियाँ हैं जो कि मैं उनको इम्प्रूव करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। थोड़ा सा कहीं गलतियाँ हैं तो उनको अगर मैं थोड़ा ठीक करता हूँ तो उम्मीद करता हूँ आने वाले टूर्नामेंट में, और जो ये अब टूर्नामेंट स्टार्ट हो रहा है गोलकुंडा मास्टर, और इसके बाद जो टूर्नामेंट आने वाले हैं तो उम्मीद कर सकता हूँ काफ़ी आगे चल के काफ़ी बेटर होगा।
After missing the cut in the first 2 events of the 2016 calendar, defending champion Harendra Gupta was looking to make a fresh start to his season with a spirited title defense at the HGC.
स्ट्राइकिंग काफ़ी ख़राब कर रहा हूँ, काफ़ी फील ऑफ है। लास्ट 2-3 मैच से काफ़ी ख़राब बॉल मार रहा हूँ। अभी न्यू सेट चेंज किया तो अब थोड़ा बॉल अच्छी मार रहा हूँ, और ये भी थोड़ी फील है कि लास्ट ईयर मैं जीता था, इस बार भी शायद जीतूँ। ये लक्की गोल्फ कोर्स है मेरा। लास्ट ईयर में काफ़ी फील्ड डाउन में मैं टूर्नामेंट जीता था और प्लेऑफ में लक्की इस लास्ट 17 होल पे डबल बॉगी मार के टूर्नामेंट में जीता, और ये टूर्नामेंट जीत के मेरे काफ़ी कॉन्फिडेंस अब बढ़िएगा, वापस आइएगा।
Giving the title holder a run for his money was the Asian Tour rookie Shubhankar Sharma. He was riding high on confidence thanks to his win in Bangalore in the 3rd week of February 2016.
Yeah, I think I played really well last week. I mean, tee to green, I played really good golf. I putted really well throughout the week, and yeah, I won after 2 years, so really happy with last week. Now that I've won, it's like I said, it's very important to ride the wave and continue the momentum. So I think that's what I want to do this week.
Another youngster in the hunt was Chandigarh's Ajitesh Sandhu. Ajitesh took the 2nd place in the 2015 Built Open, but was now keen to grab a win with C. Muniappa's putter in his bag.
It's been 3 years now since my last win, so I'm itching for that. But I think a lot of that has to do with how I've been putting of late, which hasn't been that great. I've had a few rounds where I've putted well and the scores have been better. So I've been working on that, and hopefully it changes around soon, and I'll be putting well. And I think if I do that, I'll be winning a lot more.
Giving him company was Bengaluru's Khalin Joshi. After playing 17 tournaments on the Asian Tour in 2015, he was confident about his game and now wanted to showcase his talent in Hyderabad.
I always like coming back here, but the only thing is that I'm a vegetarian, so like I don't get to eat the biryani. But otherwise, the golf course is great. Leaving the weather apart, like the golf course is great. It's a great experience coming back here for the 2nd edition and playing inside such a beautiful golf course. So it's obviously, I'm looking forward to the tournament starting, and hopefully I can contend at all 4 days.
The picturesque Hyderabad Golf Club was all set to host the Golkonda Masters Golf Championship 2016. The 212-acre track provides a splendid 18-hole, 6,200-yard, par 71 layout to play at. Holes from 14 to 17 are inside the Golkonda Fort, making the course one of its kind.
Our course is a bit short, as you would see if you look at it on the scorecard, but we create enough challenges, we put enough bunkers, we grow the rough, and we make the greens fast enough, and there are subtle undulations where the pros are challenged to play their best game, and ultimately we have to defend our course. At the same time, the pros are going to try to score the best, so it's a battle that we're going to face every year.
Well, this is my first time here and I'm really taken aback. This is a beautiful golf course, and I mean it's a heritage property. I mean they still have the old cannons lying around the golf course, with the fort around the golf course. I mean, it was totally unexpected, and the golf course is in great shape.
It's a superb feeling to be playing from so high up on the fort walls. It's great because you get a whole view of the whole golf course, the fort around that's surrounding the whole course, and it's superb to actually see what they've made out of
a place of so much heritage, and they've made it into a fantastic golf course now.
I mean, the golf course, especially off the tee, is quite tight. The bunkers are really well placed. And the greens, some of them have a lot of undulations in them, so that obviously adds to the challenge as well. So, and there's a lot of shape to all the holes, so it's not something that you can just hit a lot of big shots off the tee and get away with it. So you really have to think your way on the course.
Yeah, it's a challenging course because it's tight, but once you hit the fairways, I think you'll give yourself so many birdie chances that you can go low. So I think the scoring will be good here.
You know, it's quite incredible the way that it's designed, and you've got to hit all kind of golf shots, and you got to be confident in your ball striking. So I would see good ball strikers who are confident up the leaderboard this week, and people who are not striking it well will find it difficult to score because it's not easy to make putts.
With a common task at hand, all the 126 golfers were ready to take on the Hyderabad Golf Club under perfect weather conditions. Defending champion Harendra Gupta failed to get a good start owing to his double bogey on the first hole. He still managed a 3-under round on the day with 7 birdies and 2 bogeys to take the tied 11th spot on the leaderboard. Khalin Joshi also played a round of 3-under on the day. He was even par after the first 9 holes but managed to produce 3 birdies on the back 9. The man in form, Shubhankar Sharma, played a fantastic round of 5-under on day 1 at the Hyderabad Golf Club to take the tied 4th position with Mandev Singh Pathania. One shot ahead at the 3rd spot was Sri Lanka's Anura Rohana. Starting from the 10th tee, Rohana carded 4 birdies on the back 9. He produced 3 more birdies with 1 bogey after the turn. The second place was taken by Abhijit Singh Chadha at 7-under. The 215 Built Open champion carded 7 birdies and an eagle with 2 bogeys on the day. Chandigarh's Ajitesh Sandhu fired a cracker of a round on day 1 to take the opening day's honours. He had a fantastic bogey-free outing with 9 birdies on his card.
I hit it really great today, but I have been doing that for a while, so that wasn't something that really surprised me, but I putted really well. So I've been working on that for a while, and I made a few long putts and made all the putts that I should have. So that's what I'll take into the rest of the week.
A look at the leaderboard then. The top 3 spots were taken by Ajitesh Sandhu, Abhijit Singh Chadha and Anura Rohana respectively. Ani Baisoya, Vinod Kumar and 2014 Rolex Rankings winner Shankar Das were tied 6th at 4-under with 2 others. 43 golfers managed to put an under par score on the leaderboard on day 1 of the Golkonda Masters Golf Championship 2016. It's time now to take a break on Inside the PGTI. We'll come back with all the action from days 2 and 3, so stick around. This is Inside the PGTI, and in the last week of February, we were in Hyderabad, the city of Nizams, for the Golkonda Masters Golf Championship 2016. Overnight leader Ajitesh Sandhu failed to get a good start on day 2 as he carded a double bogey and a bogey on the first 2 holes. He announced a comeback later with 7 birdies, but another bogey on the 18th saw him carding a round of 3-under for the day. He was still leading the charts at 12-under overall.
I'm happy in the position that I can be in. It's always the best position is to be at number 1. So that's what we all work for.
2 shots behind the leader, the sole second place was taken by Shubhankar Sharma. He filed a card of 5-under on the day with 6 birdies and 1 bogey marked on it.
I played really well. I played really well last week, and I think I just got the form from last week, and I've continued to play well the first 2 days. Yesterday was pretty good. I missed a few putts, but shot a good 5-under, and I told myself if I can shoot another 5-under on the second day, I'll take it any day. So yeah, I think I played solid all day, hit the ball really well. I think I can putt slightly better, can make a few 10-footers, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with the way I played, yeah.
After a decent round of 3-under on day 1, Firoz Ali Mullah carded a commendable 6-under round on day 2 to take the 3rd place on the leaderboard. He fired 2 eagles and 4 birdies on the day with 2 bogeys on the front 9. 19-year-old Manu Gandas also managed a round of 6-under on the second day with 8 birdies and 2 bogeys on his card. After an awful round of 3 over on day 1, Udayan Mane managed a round of 2 under on the second day. He fired 4 birdies on the last 5 holes to make the cut in the Golkonda Masters 2016. HYDERABAD Sandhu was at the top with a 2-shot lead over Shubhankar Sharma after the first 2 days. Firoz Ali Molla was third on the leaderboard at 9 under overall. Manu Gandas, Anura Rohana and Shankar Das took the tied 4th place at 8 under overall. Khalin Joshi and Mukesh Kumar were tied 7th with 2 others. The cut fell at 1 over 143 with 52 professionals making it to the money rounds. HYDERABAD Sandhu managed to hold on to his lead for the 3rd consecutive day with an amazing round of 5 under 66 thanks to 6 birdies. A solitary bogey on the 3rd hole was the only blemish on his card.
Didn't start off hot off the blocks. Bogey 3 to start off, which was a little bit of a setback, especially with both my playing partners starting out hot. But again, you know, on the golf course there's so many opportunities, so if you're patient and you hang in there, there's always a chance for you to come back, which is exactly what I did in the back nine.
Shubhankar Sharma was showing some consistency in the tournament. After carding rounds of 5 under on the first 2 days, he played a round of 6 under on day 3 to take the sole 2nd place at 16 under overall.
I got off to a good start. I was 3 under through 9 holes. I missed a few putts. I mean, they were good putts, just wrong line. But yeah, I think I just started really well, which I've been doing for the past 3 days. And once you start well, it's, you know, you can just start making birdies. And like once you are 2-3 under, you can aim for a better score. You can shoot like 2-3 under more in the back nine and shoot for a 5-6 under. So yeah, I think that's what I'm doing, and I'm hitting the ball really well. So yeah, I think I've managed myself really well on the course.
Firoz Ali Molla also played a penultimate round of 6 under to take the 3rd spot on the leaderboard with 5 birdies, 1 eagle and a bogey on his card. Bengaluru's Khalin Joshi too managed the card of 6 under on the 3rd day of the Golkonda Masters Golf Championship 2016. This took him to the 4th place from the top at 13 under overall. Udayan Mane was struggling to make the cut on the 2nd day, but he played good golf in the penultimate round at Hyderabad Golf Club to take the 15th spot. He fired 6 birdies and an eagle on the day, but also dropped a shot on the par 5 17th hole. Sanjeev Kumar, R. Murthy and Shankar Das took the tied 7th place at 10 under overall. Mukesh Kumar and Manu Gandas were tied 5th at 11 under. HYDERABAD Sandhu, looking to win a title after 3 years, was at the top with a 1-shot advantage.
Hi, I'm Torun Bikram Shahi, here in the historical city of Hyderabad for the 2016 Golkonda Masters. I'm accompanied on this trip by my beautiful wife Divya, and this is our first trip to this city, to Hyderabad. And let me share some of our experiences today that we had. We went to the beautiful Golkonda Fort after my round, and I'm just going to ask her a few questions about how she felt about it. So how was the trip to the fort?
It was really nice. It was really beautiful. It was nice just taking in the sights and clicking a whole lot of pictures while we were there. And you know, taking in the history, there are a lot of intricate architectural details that were really interesting as well about the fort. And I think it was just like very peaceful.
Yeah,
relaxing after the round.
It is a beautiful, beautiful fort, and just the walk, just seeing how it was made and how beautiful it is, it was phenomenal.
And I enjoyed just sitting there for a while on the wall and just, you know, shooting the breeze with you. I think that was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was. And how do you like the golf course?
I think it's lovely. I think it's very unique in that it's actually inside a fort, which is quite fantastic. How do you like it? How do you feel about playing on the golf course?
Well, it's amazing to have my wife accompany me to the golf course. Just walk with me, just in this heat, and
it's fun to walk with you despite the heat.
Yeah, and just the fact that the golf course is situated in the fort itself, it's just beautiful.
I love that putt because when you're standing there over a putt, I'm actually standing there taking pictures of you, hopefully, like, you know, trying not to distract you, of course, but it's a lot of fun even when you're on the green. I'm like trying.
I agree with you because There are times when I'm on the tee box and I'm just admiring the view, and you can't get enough of this beautiful golf course. What do you think of the food, and what do you think of the hospitality that we've been?
The hospitality has been very warm and welcoming and lovely. The food has been interesting. We've just been eating a whole lot of biryani since we got here, which must be fun for you as well.
Oh, it's a meat lover's paradise, and I can't complain.
I'm a vegetarian, even I'm not complaining.
We've had such a beautiful time in Hyderabad. The people, the food, the golf course. It's been really, really, really memorable. So hopefully we will see you again in 2017, back here in Hyderabad for the Golkonda Masters.
Can Ajitesh overcome the challenge from the chasing pack in the final round? We'll find out after this break. Welcome back to Inside the PGTI. After the action-packed penultimate round of the Golkonda Masters 2016, foodie Udayan Mane went about taking something off his to-do list in Hyderabad as he took his golfing buddy Vikrant Chopra out dining at the city's famous biryani outlet, Paradise Biryani.
Hi Udayan.
Hi.
Hi Vikrant.
Hi.
My name is Abhijit and I'm the General Manager training for Paradise. We are glad to host you today to the world's favorite biryani. Today we are going to offer you chicken biryani, mutton biryani, veg biryani and egg biryani with some delicious range of kebabs.
Lovely.
My personal favorite is mutton biryani, but I want to leave you to decide what is yours.
Perfect.
Right. Thank you so much and have a great time, and have a great time at Paradise.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, Vikrant, I'm famished. Let's start with the mutton biryani.
Done. Yeah, wow. This chicken biryani, amazing.
The chicken is so
Amazing.
tender. It's really good.
Somebody told me that when you come to Hyderabad, you must try the biryani. And what best, coming to the best hotel in town, the Paradise Hotel. And I personally like the mutton biryani. It was just amazing. And there's this kebab here. It was just melting in my mouth.
Yeah?
Right.
That good?
Yeah. Just go for it. This is brilliant.
Whoa. One of the kebabs, the chicken kali mirch kebab, I think, that was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Everything looked so good. I think I wanted to eat it all. But because of my diet, like I have to control, I think I controlled myself pretty well out there.
कौन सा?
मैं दोनों खा रहा हूँ.
नहीं, एक पार्टनर है, एक मिलेगा, एक.
Okay, fine, okay.
तो ये डबल का मीठा आप पहले खा लो.
Okay.
उसके बाद मैं ये खाता हूँ.
Okay.
फिर एक्सचेंज
And then
करेंगे.
exchange करें, हाँ.
ऐसे
I like
थोड़ी
that
है,
idea.
ये क्या बात है? स्कोर अच्छा मारोगे तो दोनों मिलेगा. ऐसे थोड़ी होता है.
ऐसे ही होता है.
ऐसे ही होता है.
Wow.
अब लग रहा है हैदराबाद आके सफल हुआ कुछ.
हाँ. Yeah.
No, both the desserts we had were amazing. Their specialities here, Kubani ka meetha and double ka meetha. So me and Udden kept fighting on for the dessert, but we had our own share, and it was just amazing, out of the world.
It was time well spent for sure. I learned a lot from Vikrant sir. He, is a role model for a lot of us on the PGTI, especially us rookies and second years, and the guys who just started their professional careers. He's grinded through it all, and we can definitely learn a lot more things from him about professional golf and tour life and how to conduct oneself and how to have fun in general.
Feroz Ali Mullah, who won the season opener in Kochi, played a forgettable final round of 3 over 74. His first bogey of the day came on the 4th hole as he missed this 5-foot putt for par. The former Indian Open champion made amends with 2 birdies post that, but this bogey on the 14th pulled him back a bit. His day went from bad to worse after a poor tee shot on the par 3 16th saw him dropping another stroke. His dismal run continued in the final 2 holes as back-to-back bogeys saw him finishing with a tournament overall score of 12 under to take the tied 7th place. Playing in the penultimate group, veteran Mukesh Kumar started his day on a high, bagging a birdie on the opening hole to move to 12 under. His playing partner Khalin Joshi also carded a birdie on the same hole to close in on Shubhankar Sharma and leader Ajitesh Sandhu as he climbed up to 14 under. After collecting a par on the first, Shubhankar holed a birdie on the second hole thanks to this measured approach and tied for the lead at 17 under. Minutes later, Ajitesh had this 8-footer for birdie on the same hole. Muniappa's putter seemed to be doing the trick for the Chandigarh golfer as he was quick to reclaim the sole lead, moving to 18 under. Khalin had a golden opportunity to move close to the top with this birdie chance on the par 4 fifth hole, but he completely misread the line to end up with a par, staying at 14 under. Back in the leader group, an intense fight for the title was on between Ajitesh and Shubhankar. First, Shubhankar struck a birdie on the third, and then Ajitesh holed this birdie putt on the fourth hole to keep his slender lead. With the tussle on at the top, Mukesh made his presence felt with his second birdie of the day on the sixth to join Khalin at 14 under. 2015 Ahmedabad Masters champion Khalin's putting let him down again on the 8th hole as he missed another birdie chance. Mukesh though bagged a birdie on the same hole to move to within 4 shots of the leader. Aiming for his first pro win in 3 years, Ajitesh put some pressure on Shubhankar with this clinical chip shot on the 8th to set up an easy birdie. With 10 holes to go, he was now leading the charts by 2 strokes at 20 under. In his bid to put some pressure on Ajitesh, Mukesh continued with his birdie run. The stalwart made a birdie on the 9th and then holed this mammoth putt for birdie on the 10th to go to 16 under and lie 4 shots behind the leader. Shubhankar let Ajitesh off the hook, dropping 2 shots on the 10th after losing his ball from the tee to slip down to 16 under alongside Mukesh Kumar. This gave Ajitesh a bit of breathing space as he now led the tournament by 4 shots. Mukesh wasn't able to carry forward the momentum as the 50-year-old dropped 2 consecutive strokes on the 12th and 13th. Ajitesh looked set to run away with the trophy thanks to back-to-back birdies on the 11th and 12th before the 2012 DLF Masters champion dropped his first shot of the day on the 13th. That blemish didn't hurt him much as he still maintained a 4-stroke lead. Khalin's striking was impeccable all day, but it was his putting that was a cause for concern. After a birdie on the 15th, he missed this par putt on the next hole to move back to 14 under. He would go on to end his tournament on that score for a sole 4th finish. Mukesh carded a birdie on the 17th to move to 15 under and he almost added another to his day's tally but just missed on the final hole to book the 3rd position on the final leaderboard. Shubhankar was quick to recover from his double bogey on the 10th as he fired 3 birdies on the 12th, 14th and 17th holes. The birdie blitz wasn't enough though as he went on to complete his round with a par on the 18th for a tournament total of 19 under overall. Having led the tournament from day one, Ajitesh stamped his authority on the tournament with a birdie finish to seal the event in style. The wait was a long one for him, but he was back to his winning ways in Hyderabad with a commanding 4-stroke triumph at the Golkonda Masters. A look at the final leaderboard then. Shamim Khan took the 9th place at 11 under, while Feroz Ali Molla and Manu Gandas were tied 7th with an overall score of 12 under. Last year's winner, Harendra Gupta, shared the 5th spot with C. Muniappa at 13 under. Khalin's round of 1 under 70 saw him settling for the 4th spot with Mukesh Kumar, registering another top 5 finish as he took the sole 3rd place. Shubhankar gave it his all, but had to settle for the runners-up place with an overall score of 19 under. The man of the moment was Chandigarh's Ajitesh Sandhu, who played a mesmerizing final round of 6 under to bag the coveted Golkonda Masters trophy in Hyderabad.
I'm extremely happy about my performance this week. That was one of my goals for a long time to go wire to wire, and I've been able to achieve that this week, which is a dream come true. Winning is a habit, and the more you win, the more you get used to it, the more you start winning. So I'm looking forward to the weeks coming up. There's a lot of events on the PGTI especially coming up, so I'll be I'll be playing all of them, and hopefully I'll be winning much more than I have.
3 years, 3 months and 14 days. That's how long it took Ajitesh Sandhu to win his second PGTI title. That's a wrap on this edition as we congratulate him for his wire-to-wire victory in the city of Nizams. Goodbye.